I'm live, honey. Okay. Just gonna start early. And I want to show you live leak. Bitcoin is getting bought massively right now. Massively. I haven't seen Bitcoin being bought this much ever in my life. I think we recover from this really fast. I think this was a flash crash because of the plus token cheaters, and they knew that they didn't have much time left, and they sold it. But I have never seen Bitcoin being bought like this in my life. Like, look at the stream right now. Bitcoin is being gobbled up. These are the best prices you'll get in, I think, ever again. This is a really good time to buy Bitcoin. I purchased more Bitcoin the second I woke up and saw. This is like a kid in a candy shop. Like, it's time to get more Bitcoin, man. And most people would say, no, you're crazy. Oh, you're out of your mind. But it's a good time to buy gold as well. And you should have both. And honestly, I just learned too, I don't know if you know what a Faraday cage is. A Faraday cage, right? A Faraday cage is a shield is an enclosure used to block electromagnetic fields. What's going on, Muser? Yo, I just had something. I realized that a lot of people say, oh, you'll lose all your Bitcoin during an EMP, electronic magnetic pulse. But I found out that if you put your hard wallets, smart man. I also bought more Bitcoin as well, man. XRP sale for sure. I should go out live and buy XRP right now in front of everybody. Buy myself some XRP right now. Because you'll never get it this cheap again. Never in your whole life, right? Never in your whole life. Buy a little bit. I want to put another 0 there, but buying XRP at 16 cents. It was just 15 cents, so yeah. I'm buying right now. Bam. Never get it this cheap again. Purchase failed. Never in your whole life, right? That's no right. Never in your whole life. That's not right. Buy a little bit. I want to put another 0 there. I got myself some XRP. Buying XRP at 16 cents. Super cheap. It was just 15 cents. Okay. Now, a lot of people don't know what's going on with the markets. I'm buying right now. And we're already forming a triangle here that never get it this cheap again. Purchase failed. Never in your whole. Okay. So, I don't know if you watched my live stream last night. I was extremely candid. I believe we are going into some type of Great Depression. But, yeah. I am not scared about crypto at all. It's sad. I mean, you wake up to see that, right? It's not the best feeling in the world. I do have huge bags. I did take a loss on my large holding portfolio, for sure. I'm not going to lie to you, right? Down in over 10,000 or more. But to me, that's fiat money that we're arranging it in, and I buy crypto for what it is. It's kind of like clothing, like clothing fads, right? Like clothing, certain clothes was big. Like Echo was big when I was a kid. Echo was really, really big, and everyone would be buying Echo. And you could have bought another brand that no one cared about. But then years later, that brand that you bought became far more wanted, far more needed. Look at the buying going on right now in the crypto world. Honestly, I'm not lying to you. This movement here, these giant USD, people are pouring out of the US dollar. People know that the dollar will tank and that Bitcoin will be a good place to go. I have it all set. Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate that. I like that. I should do more things like that if it makes people comment, just to kind of get you going, you know? Yeah, market cap is down huge. We're back in a good spot. So let's take a look at coin market cap. See what's going on for the day. How do I not have coin market cap in there? We got crypto panic. There's a lot of good stuff here that can help you out, but let's hit coin market cap. All I have to do is hit COI and go there so much. Boom. Okay. Bitcoin down 22%. Took a dump. Okay. Took a dump. Ethereum down 30%. XRP down 23%. And if you watch my channel, I said XRP would go to 15 cents. I said it like 3 or 4 times in this week. I looked at the chart and I said, oh, it looks like XRP will go down to 15 cents. So, yeah. I called that. I mean, I think it was obvious to anybody. Let me see if I can show you where I called it.
To come out and say these things.
Try to waste time.
I had my...
Let me see here. And I'm going to get into something else. I'm going to show you. Let me actually show you how to short. This is how you short Bitcoin. They created a bear USDT pair about like a month ago, maybe a little something like that. And yeah, so this was forming a bull flag last night. And this is on the 4 hours. So just this candle is not even done yet. So 4, 8. So 12 hours ago, you purchased this. You're up 59% for the day already. So it's not all bad everywhere. People are making money. That's what's sad. What you don't realize, when the market crashes, people make money. The money never disappears. The money never disappears. Yeah, Nikolai, did you see me call 15 cents? Did you see that? Because I just want to make sure, like, I'm not the only one tooting my horn here. Like, I basically, actually, we can even go to the charts because my work stays on the chart. And I think I drew a measured move. And why I call that is like, this is a head and shoulders, right? And I said, if we broke that support, the next support is 15 cents. And look at my line. Like, you could see the white line I drew. I drew every one of these lines. If it's there, it's because I mentally put it there. I said, this should be resistance. This should be the bottom. We're so oversold. It's like, this is, mwah. It doesn't get any better than this for a buying opportunity. You have your RSI lower than it's ever been, except for right here, the last time we hit the 15 cent mark. And you can see we're in a huge double bottom here. We're almost going to have a triple bottom, which is even better. So we have the triple bottom. This is a cup and handle as well. How can I profit off this crash? Is it too late to sell now and buy in lower? I would not be selling now. You should have sold last night or maybe had a stop loss. I recently bought at 7,700. I put a stop loss in at 7,000. It hit. I just bought back at about 58.95. I thought that was pretty good. We are still tumbling around, so let me see what's happening with Bitcoin right now. If we do have strong support right here. Didn't have to see. I don't have a lot of white lines down here because I didn't think I was gonna have to go back here, but we do have really strong support. Now, if we do break this support, we could go back to that low of 3,000. It's very, very, very possible. No one wants to hear that. No one wants to feel that, but it's very, very possible. But on a grand scheme, if you take this bottom here and you draw this up, even from there, we're still in an uptrend. We just came back to the trend line. We should bounce off the trend line. And let me show you something else. When the market opens, I'm shorting the S&P right now in the regular market. So I'm actually excited because I'm probably going to have some big gains today, which is sad. I know most of the people are panicking, but I'm a contrarian investor, and I've been waiting for these times to shine. So we're still in this giant triangle. Actually, I'll go back. Where's my triangle? Bitcoin US. Here it is. Okay. So I already drew it. And we bounced. We wicked below it, but we already came back up. Wow, we went as low as... No, that's that mile. No, we didn't. Okay. Yeah. Sorry for that sound. Let me turn this off. Quit Telegram. I had no extra money, so I can't buy now. Don't worry about it, man. Heard a public call it on Twitter. Interesting. Yeah. I didn't even really call it, so to speak. I just look at the chart, and the chart tells me what's going to happen. It's pretty obvious. So here, I figured there's a chance that we did come back to the bottom of this triangle, which we did. I still see 211% gains, and actually now that we're down here, I see 354% gains for Bitcoin coming. I see us hitting all the way up 27,217, right? If we play out of this triangle here. We also had the falling wedge, which we did break out of there. We almost got that. Now we're back down. But look, bounce right off my trend line. Like, I drew this line, this yellow line, I think 3 or 4 months ago now. So look, we hit the line. Like, am I a psychic? No. I'm drawing the same patterns that all the institutional traders are trading, and that was the mark that they probably would trying to hit. That was the mark people were trying to get. It's sad right now, though. Plus Token still has 61,000 Bitcoin. The community should take that Bitcoin. We should find out who has that, and we should take that Bitcoin, and it should be redistributed to the people who take it from these people. Like, they scam so much money, and they still have a lot of Bitcoin. But again, if you go to crypto live leak, fiat leak, you're gonna see the buying is insane right now. I haven't seen this much buying in crypto in a long time. So, market Dow futures. Let's check the Dow futures. Okay, Dow futures plunge 5%. There's a sea of red in the stock market. So we're gonna see an ugly open. Another maybe $3,000 Dow loss today. Now, if you've been following my channel, like, then you know that I've been saying this stuff for a long time, right? I've been saying it. So we go to the Dow on my channel here. And I've been calling for a retracement back to 15,000. I drew this yellow line. I said we're going to peak up and we're going to fall down. And this is the Fibonacci retracement. And why? Someone say, wow, how did you know that? What were you looking at? And I said, well, I put it on the weekly. And I said, maybe even the 3-day might fit. And I said, this is the .com bubble right here. Okay. We went from 11.6 all the way down to 7.2, which is damn near 30%, right? So if this went down 30%, we were at 29,000. I guess we should go to 20,000 at least. And that's, soft spoken. And then here we're at 14,000 and we dropped all the way to 16,000. So that's 50%. And we were at almost 30. So, and that was before liquidity. And then look how fast we went up. Like, look how fast we went up from the 2008 housing bubble. Boom. Like, that's the biggest move. And that's due to a lot of money printing. Okay. Now, some people say, oh, the RSI is oversold, but let me show you Groupon, because I just would give you an idea what happens when something is super oversold on the daily. It'll hang down here. It can hang out for a bit. Taking a while to load now. What's going on? Load me up. Maybe everyone and their mother's trying to watch this. But see how it hangs? Like, that's rare. You don't see that a lot. And even when we go to the 4-hour, you're going to see it's like a flat line. Like, it's just a flat line on the RSI. Come on, man. Never takes this long to load. Come on. See, look at the flat line on the RSI. It's like a bear flag on the RSI. So the RSI can hang out. This is very rare, but this is when an asset basically dies, So I'm just warning you guys that just because we're oversold here, it doesn't mean that there's not more room for losses in the Dow. How do you prevent that? Well, you do what I did on and off for the week, and what I just recently did for a buddy's position, and I should have did it more, was I shorted the S&P with SP. It's the Pro Shares Trust Ultra Pro Short on the S&P 500 ETF. This basically will short the and what I have here coming is I think we have 28% gains. That could even happen today as I'm talking. We could watch this happen. So the market's going to open in about 3 minutes. In 3 minutes. And see, I have us in the middle of a bull flag. Okay. We are at the top. We may come back down to 25. But I think this just rips up. And you go all the way to 36.91. We're not overbought yet. We have a lot of room to move here. So that's good. This can pin up if it's in an intense situation. So just get ready. Yeah, Carnival Cruise Lines pauses worldwide ship operations for 60 days. It's about time. Envio continues to rip higher. So let's see what the big winners are. See, we have the bear UST. So bear is how you short Bitcoin. This is how you short Bitcoin. If you think there's more coming, I think you could short this now, which I think it's time to buy Bitcoin because this is oversold. I mean, overbought. So if the bear is overbought, that means the Bitcoin has to go the other way because where's the money going to go that everyone just bought out of this? They're not going to put it in anything else. And look at all these cryptos. I mean, you name it. It's a flash sale, right? Matic down 16%, which isn't too bad, honestly. But Troy, Kava, XRP down 20%. Everything just... And you have to remember, the guys running the crypto world, they're going to use this to his advantage to get your Bitcoin. They've been trying to get your Bitcoin, your XRP. They've been trying to take your crypto from you all along. So good day for vet buying. I mean, oversold bounce ideas here. This is a good day to get into almost any asset, right? Almost any asset in crypto. You're guaranteed to get somewhat of a bounce here, right? Who knows, though? You never know. So the market is about to open, or it has opened already because we see movement. Oh, no, I'm moving my hand. Yeah. So let's see what happens. One more minute for the market to open. Oof. It's about to be a bloodbath, folks. Get out the triage gloves. Gold even crashing down to 1,600. I don't know how they're crashing gold, but I did take a loss. I was playing gold this week, and I have to be honest, I ate my own words. I thought for sure if the market was going to crash, the gold would go up, and then gold crashed as well, which, you know what? First time I have seen that, so I don't know everything, and I do take losses. I am not perfect. I'll be honest. I lost like $2,000 trading gold this week. Really sad. Sucks. We do see a double top here on gold, and whenever I see that, I hate to do this because I want it to be bullish, but I have to play the patterns, right? And that puts gold back to $1,510. And that would put us even more oversold. We're getting very oversold, though. So, yeah. JNUG tanks. So the market does open. We're up to 34 on the S&P short, right? So I nailed it. Look, we're up here. I nailed it. We made some good gains. So I bought this yesterday, and boom, I am already up damn near 20% on that. And I think that's going to rip even higher for the day. We're not even overbought yet. So short the S&P, baby. We made that money. Today was an amazing day for me. I'm up 18% as the market opens. Woo! Wow. That puts me at ease a little bit. Makes me feel a little better, right? You can't beat that. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Sorry to be so happy when I see the Dow down another 1,600 points and falling. This is crazy. I think so many people are on this, or they're having trouble with their servers because this is slowing up on me. Never did that. It could be Fiat Leak too. Fiat Leak takes a lot of beast out of me. Maybe I got to get Fiat Leak. Look, already up on the Bitcoin buy I just made at 5,900. It's at 61. And the buying right now lets me know that this is going to be a pretty fast recovery. I see us heading back to 7,000 pretty fast. What's up, Crypto Don Juan? Crypto Don Juan, tell us what you've been doing, man. Could you give us... This guy's a very experienced margin trader. He knows what's going on. Follow him on Twitter. Let me show you his Twitter feed here. I shout you out, Crypto Don Juan, because you were one of my first... You maybe were my first subscriber. You were like the first or second. Both you and Crypto Muse and Muser here. You guys were my first subscribers ever. I lost everything in 2008. I'm prepared this time. Living well below my means. Massive crash position. Zero debt. Much more advanced knowledge of the markets this time around. Hedged. 12 years have passed, but the moment has haunted me since. Let's effing go. And this is the guy who taught me almost everything I know, Jacob Canfield. So good for him, man. Good for him. I like to see that. Let me show you Crypto Don Juan. I mean, it is what you think, Crypto Don Juan, right? Crypto Don Juan. Good dude, man. He's awesome, man. Can't wait to meet him. He's from Massachusetts. He just made a boatload on a short. See, he killed it. He shorted with 10x leverage. Who knows how much leverage he shorted on, and he killed it. Very good, man. Proud of you, brother. Next time you short, man, let me know, bro. I'll be like, this is what I'm doing, and I'll do it, because I'll just go with your advice, because you know more than me about that. I'll take your advice. But yeah, I shorted the market, the S&P. Soon we'll be up maybe 50% on the day. I call this, look, I even had the thing about this is I like crypto because crypto, you don't get these gaps, right? Crypto doesn't get gaps because crypto is 24 hours. I'm going to turn fiat off. I think this is the why that's slowing down my other feed, right? So I basically wanted to tell people what to do, you know, as the market gets worse. Just keep shorting the S&P. That's going to be your move right now. And yeah, Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Things are going well. You could short gold right now too, which is up 34%. Insane that shorting gold is working. 35x leverage, putting more Bitcoin in long-term hold. Yeah, that's what I did as well. Very, very good move. And proud of you. See? Jordan Kramer, shout out from LA. I consider you a true inspiration. Thank you, Jordan, man. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah. I shorted the market, man, and I'm up 20%. So we got to have a hand clap for that. My long-term Bitcoin holdings took a hit, of course. Took a huge hit. But I didn't buy much Bitcoin above 6,000 or 7,000 anyway. So I'm not too stressed out by it. Things are going well. 58.50. And we could see even more downside. Let me just look at the Bitcoin chart. Try to understand where Bitcoin could fall. What could happen to it. Wow, so something's going on with her. See, yo, Jordy and Nikolai on the same stream, man. The meeting of the minds. And it's early for him to be up. It's like 6:30 in the morning. So he's in LA time. So he's like, he gets like extra points. I want to send you some XRP, Jordan. I want to send you some XRP, man. Nikolai, send him some XRP. But so we have 5,300 is my next target. If we break that, 31. I mean, we could go to 31. So we really don't want to break 5,000. I'm warning that. I mean, that will be a crucial, sad hit. But we are so oversold on this chart. We came back up. We got oversold again. Yeah, man. Stay safe out there. Yo, I like to see you guys talking on my stream. It made my day. Like, this made my whole day. Made my whole day. Panic attack. Bitcoin crashes USD. Altcoins bleed more. Bitcoin price crashes 17% in 1 hour. But it's nothing like the Dow, right? The Dow is just tanking. I finally did something right. Babe, my short on the S&P is up 24%. I shorted the S&P yesterday. I'm up big.
How much money?
Probably like over 20% of 7K.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's not a bad day. Not a bad day.
You're done live streaming?
No, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, so basically today was just like emergency stream, trying to calm people down. They just stopped the NBA last night. One thing I do have to show you guys is I knew about what was going to happen to society a long time ago. And I'm not trying to be like my dad's like, oh, you're a smart ass, you know it all. You always think you know it all. But like, just go to my channel, okay? There's a reason why I have 122 views on some of these videos, which to me is big as my channel grows. But 1 month ago, coronavirus is not what the news is telling you, okay? This is me on January 31st, okay? January 31st. Is it in NYC already? And more real time. I was telling everybody that it was going to go all over the place. Videos, and I hope they don't.
But we're close to 12.
By the New Tang Dynasty television. I was showing people what's happening in this place. And I wouldn't buy the dips on... But when you say buy these dips, Muser, you mean for crypto, right? You're in the subway right now, Scott? Jesus Christ, man. Get out of there. What are you doing in there? Ride your bike, bro. Ride your bike or take a cab, man. Save the money. Save the money. But yeah, look, we had a chat going, people all over the place. I was doing this on January 31st. I should have way more views. Probably I was suppressed. We can see, but on January 31st, my title, Coronavirus, what the news is not saying. Is it at NYC already in more real-time news? And someone say, oh, I was just using my common sense. It was asymptomatic for 24 days. It was all over. People were getting on planes and didn't know it. They were moving all around. It was pretty obvious to me what was going on, right? Pretty obvious. So we're not oversold. I'm going to wait for this to get oversold in the 4 hour, and then I'm going to take my monies and do something with it. I am. It feels like I've gone to war. How many people are on the subway, Scott? Let us know right now. Can I call you FaceTime and put you on? Can I call you FaceTime right now? Would you let me put you on right now just so you could show me what the subway looks like? Is that cool? Oh no, I wouldn't. It felt like me going to a battlefield way before this. I was feeling these feelings. I think I'm oversensitive, super sensitive or something. There's something weird about me. Everyone knows me knows there's something really strange about me. And I picked up on things like a spider, like spidey senses. Yo, this is my boy Scott O'Leary. Hold on, let me change this camera. Hold on one second. Just show my subscribers. I'm gonna show my subscribers what the train looks like, if possible.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I can hear you now.
Can you show us what the train looks like? Are there a lot of people on the train?
Yeah.
It's way more empty than a regular day. That would be a full platform at 9:30 in the morning. Am I wrong? I mean, there would be a lot of people out there. That's empty for New York City. Very empty. You got no mask on or anything?
I will.
You got no mask on? Wow. Honestly, guys, in New York City, that platform would be stacked. People are always late to work around this time. That platform would be stacked. That's weird. That's really weird to me. Thanks, man. Hey, could you tell my subscribers just anything about how you feel, what's going on, you know?
I will. Listen, can I call you back in like 20 minutes?
Yeah, of course. You're just live right now on the channel, you know?
I just can't really hear you, but I'll call you back.
All right, man.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, so we gave you a shot of the subway live there. And when people say you can't get news on YouTube, you can't get the truth on YouTube, like you just got the truth right there. You didn't need to go to CNN or NBC to understand something, right? We were able to show it to you right away. Obvious, right? Shorten the market was a good idea. I wish my buddy had taken my advice. I told him to sell his Amazon shares. I told him to sell his Walmart shares. He was up so big, and now, all right, he's going to be in Times Square in 20. If I'm still alive, he's going to show us that. So let me see if I can push the stream longer and longer. Let's get into some news, right? Let's see what's going on with coronavirus for the day. We'll hit the Dow and we'll just read up. Stock plunge with virus response missing mark. Markets Trump's doing a horrible job. And I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Trump lover. I am in the middle. I'm a libertarian. But come on, man. In the rout in global stocks deepened after the U.S. and European policy response to the worsening spread of the virus rattled investors pinning for more. Treasuries and haven currencies rallied. U.S. equities plunged 6.5% at open, threatening to trigger the New York Stock Exchange circuit breaker. They're going to halt trading. They're going to halt trading soon, for sure. President Trump travel ban and tepid fiscal measures sparked the latest leg down in risk assets, while the European Central Bank failed to stem the rout after it left rates unchanged. Yeah, he did a horrible job. He gutted the CDC the last few years. You can see that. He says he's going to give everyone a payroll tax. That's going to come out of Medicare and Social Security. Like, he's going to gut. He's not going to take that money from the rich. Honestly, the bank should come up and start giving everyone payroll tax. The bank will still take a fee from you today. The bank is still taking a fee. Like, I have a business account. If I don't keep $10,000 in it, they charge me $12 a month. Like, what does that make sense for? I'm putting money. I'm giving you my money. Why are you charging me $12 a month? You scumbags, right? Chase Bank. Yeah, I did it. This isn't for kids. Oh, man. But yeah, so it's just insane, man. You know, these are the people I hang out with. Crypto Don Juan, who 35X's Bitcoin shorts. Guy's on point, man. Guy is on point. And there's still hope for all of us out here in the markets. I was in a link trade. I'm sure that got buried. So what are you going to do about that? So things happen, right? Things happen. Is what it is. And that's why I trade in USDT pairs. So when I get stopped out in the middle of the night, I don't get stopped out into Bitcoin, which then tanks even more. Then you're down even more money, right? So buy 1.69 Bitcoin at 52.95, right? So I'm trying to get in at 52.95. If I can get one more biddy at 5,200, I'll be a happy man, right? Trying to play the odds. You know, gotta have a bit of a move. I'm wondering if I should take any profit off the XPU. No, but honestly, I just gotta listen to the charts. Listen to your heart. Listen to the charts, right? Listen to the charts. When they're calling your name, listen to the charts. when you're going for fame. Don't short the S&P. No, don't long the Dow when you should short the S&P. Listen to the charts and you'll be safely at sea. Just had to do that for you guys. It's inspired. Let's go to the 30-minute on the S&P so we can see what's really happening. So now we're flagging inside of this flag. So we should, oh no, we're up here. So we don't even have enough of a candle. I think they halted trading. I honestly think they just halted the market. They did. They just halted the market. They just froze the market. I believe they froze the markets because, yeah, I'm pretty sure they froze the market. Look, it's done. They froze the market. They halted trading. Yeah, they have to. Like, this is what they do, man. They try to keep the losses down. They, like, you know. Yeah, down trading halted. Oh, man. Trading halt for a second, this time week. Here's what that means. Stocks hit limit down for the second time this week, overnight Thursday. Oof. As global markets plunge amid investors, as they did on Monday, futures and S&P triggered a halt following a 5% decline. At last count, they just halted the U.S. stock market. You can see it's at a standstill. You can't sell. You can't do a damn thing. Nothing's moving. They halted the market. But Bitcoin is still moving. See? Bitcoin is not controlled. This is a point why you should be buying Bitcoin right now. A lot of people on the train. That's good. So they're all going to get corona. You know? Jesus. Not a good idea. Not a good thing. No, not at all. Not at all. Like, sad, sad, sad day. Let me bring this over here so I'm not, like, stretching my neck over every time. Just to watch it. Do we have any viewers? Yeah, they halted trading.
Again, huh?
Yeah, look, you can see. Look, if I go to here, it's not moving. They just only thing moving. No, Bitcoin and gold. Look, the Dow is halted. JNUG is halted. Amazon is halted. You can't buy or sell a stock right now. They just basically halted the markets. Who are they? Like, who are these people? Like, okay, let the market be free. If it's going to crash, let it crash. I don't understand why halting the market's going to do for you guys. You're just delaying the inevitable. If they halt the markets, are they going to stop you from taking your money out the banks? You got to think that, right? If they can halt the markets, what can they do to your funds in the bank? Who knows, right? That's why I feel safer with any money in Bitcoin. Like, it's just if you had $20,000 in the US dollar, you put it in Bitcoin, it crashes to 10, and then the dollars go all the way to zero, you end up with 10 grand instead of nothing. Bitcoin could be the only way you actually keep your money People don't believe me. If it's gonna crash, let it crash. I don't. People don't believe me, but these are facts, straight up facts. So, yeah. Wow, they halted the markets, man. Froze them up. Where's the news on that? I'm gonna go live on Instagram right now and tell everybody. Everybody live on Instagram, they just halted the stock market for the second time. You cannot buy or sell anything after the Dow opened with a 1,700 loss. I shorted the S&P. I'm up over 26% today on the day. And my friends can attest to that because I'm actually doing that for someone else I know. We shorted the S&P. Should have been shorting even more throughout the week, but we did the right thing today. We're up over 20% on that S&P short. Also, and if you don't know how to short the S&P, you buy SPXU, okay? Now, the Dow is now completely locked in. Look, Amazon not moving, JNUG not moving, the Dow Jones not moving. Only Bitcoin and gold are moving right now because it's another reason you want to be in Bitcoin. They can't halt Bitcoin trading. If they halt the markets, what can they do to your funds in the bank, right? If they start doing things to all your institutional places and they do stuff to you, what will they be doing to your money in the bank? You have to ask yourself that question. When you open up a bank account, you're giving them a loan. You can read the fine print. You're giving the bank a loan to do whatever they want with your money and only hold 10% of it in fractional reserve lending. This is all real. You can look it up. Bitcoin doesn't do that. When you hold Bitcoin, you own the Bitcoin. You own it all. You don't own 10% and then giving it the rest for some junkie, basically, some stock market junkie or some guy who likes to buy and sell. They halted the markets. I don't know what else is going to happen right now. I guarantee Trump's going to have to come out with another emergency report, and he's going to sit there. He's been looking really beat down lately. I bet he hasn't slept at all in days. Yeah. So what is he going to say now? And it's not, not saying I'm blaming him, but at the same time, he gutted the CDC years ago. That's now showing to be a horrible move. And when he says he's going to give you a payroll tax, that's going to come out of Medicaid and Social Security. Where do you think they're going to get the money? Some JP Morgan should come and pay that. All these big banks that got the bailout should maybe bail us out. Are they going to? No. These greedy people don't care about you. We're in for the Great Depression, and I hate to be sad. Many people are going to lose their jobs. Many companies are going under. AT&T is over debt. What AT&T was doing was taking huge loans and buying back their own shares. Now their shares have collapsed. They thought they would be able to sell their shares in a year or two, pay the loans back. They're not going to be able to pay the loans back. Ford has done the same thing. Some of the top Fortune 500 companies were buying all their own shares with money they were getting from the Federal Reserve and these big banks. It's not good. It's not good at all. I think Bitcoin and gold are really the only safe havens. They're even trying to crash them right now to get you out of them. But trust me, Bitcoin will prevail through all of this. Crypto will prevail through all of this. Follow me. I'm live right now. Right now, as we speak, I'm doing this live from my YouTube channel. I'm still live. Hit the link in the bio if you want to continue your education. I feel bad for my friends on the train. I feel bad for people that are stuck. It's not good. One thing they're doing, which is really strange, is when I do Instagram and I do an upload IGTV from here, they basically make the preview picture upside down, which I'm like, why are you making my preview picture upside down? Like, that's horrible, right? Dow halted. Hold on, I just feel like this is an emergency post. I want to let everyone know that the Dow has been halted again. And where's the news, man? Trade halts. Yep. Get some images going here. Wow. This is the craziest thing I've seen in my life. I don't know about you guys, but I've never seen or experienced anything like this. I mean, we're all very young, right? We haven't gone through anything like this in our lives. But yeah. I have a lot of young people and friends, and they're just like coming at me and like texting me late at night. You're just a doomsday guy. You're not telling the truth. Me. They're upset because they hear the news from me first, and they can't handle it. They really can't handle it. A lot of people can't handle the gore, the blood, the bloodbath that we're seeing right now. Hey, it's even shocking for me. I'll be honest. It's shocking. It's insane. For some reason, we're not getting any news on the market, but wow, now they opened it back up again, and it's now down $2,000. Wow. The XPXU short is still climbing now. It's looked like they opened the trading back up, but they did halt it. They halted it they halted around this time, around 9:40, within 15 minutes of the market opening. They usually do halt it up. Let me just go back to the chat. Check up on everybody there. Hodl, man. Tons of people on this train. Typical. Okay, interesting. Trying to hold out for Scott. I do have to get out soon of the of my live. Go for about an hour every morning. Try to keep a routine with it. You know, helps my mental case. I just want to write stock. Stock market live update sell-off depends trading. See, these are 3 hours. Like, let's get some real news here. Like, I go to Google search. As much as I like DuckDuckGo, I don't seem to get the I don't get the same searches coming at me. Trading halted on Wall Street after stock plunge triggers circuit breaker, right? Oh, wow. The Dow down 2,000. This is worse than Monday. The Dow Jones Industrial fell by 1,700 points Thursday morning after President Trump's long-awaited response to the coronavirus triggered a massive sell-off. The S&P plunged 7%, triggering a circuit breaker. So now what's happening is the Republicans feel like he's not going to get into office. You have to understand, this is the mentality, right? So they're like, well, he's not going to get into office. If he's not going to get into office, then you know what? I'm going to take my money now. There's going to be the Democrats going to take back over. They're going to cut. I should get my money into offshore accounts. I should get my money off this and that. So the selling is by all sorts of people. In his address from the Oval Office, Trump announced he would be halting all inbound flights from Europe in an effort to limit the spread of coronavirus. That created immediate panic as Americans abroad rushed to buy last-minute tickets home. It also fueled trader concern that suspended travel and trade between the U.S. and European Union would come at a steep economic cost. Now, how many Americans are going to come back with the coronavirus? How many Americans are stuck in places where the coronavirus is everywhere now? If you were close to Italy, we know Italy is really bad. So we know it's already gone through most of Europe, right? So now if you're trying to fly back to the U.S., there is more people are going to be bringing it. They might as well just quarantine every single person that comes back. So this is also a concern for the virus. The virus will spread even more because people are going to rush back here. That's really creepy, and it's really sad, and it's really true. Not good. It's not a good idea. I mean, it is a good idea. I like that he did that. A word. I can pop out the chat and put it right here. I just learned something. Trading back on. Damn, yeah. You see this Dow down 10%, man. This is a bloodbath. Biden is a paid-off politician with blood on his hands. The rich will put him into power if the economy tanks and Trump is out. Let me show you something if you want to see. Creepy Joe Biden. Watch this. I've been meaning to show people this for a long, long time. Is Biden's touching this out of touch, right? This is a really creepy video.
Very unexpectedly, out of nowhere, I feel Joe Biden put his hands on my shoulders, get up very close to me from behind, lean in, smell my hair.
He smells hair. He does. Look at this little girl. Look what he does to this little girl. Like, it's cool.
To have the Vice President of the United States do that to me
took this video
so
down. There was a video
and just kind of out of nowhere. It was just shocking. It was shocking because you don't expect that kind of intimate.
Look, he's grabbing this little girl. And he's saying,
to touch you and to feel
look how
you
uncomfortable
and to be
she is.
So close
trying
to
to kiss her.
Way.
He's a weirdo, man. Like, he's a weirdo. Yeah, our children are watching you, Joe Biden. Like, he is a creepy, creepy dude. Watch this. This is the 7-minute video here. Just watch this. Like, you say whatever you want. If you touch my daughter like this, I would have you tied to a tree. If you put your hands on my daughter like this, I would have you tied to a tree. I'm dead serious. Look, he pulls her close. Just always touching the hair. Like, what is he doing, man? And he does it right in front of the camera, which is weird. Like, that's how much of a weirdo he is. He pulls this stuff off, like, live. Look, he's kissing this little girl. She's like, how old is she? Look, she's like, stop kissing me. How many times are you gonna go at her? It's not even his daughter. Then he's like, come here, let me. How many times? He's got his hand on this girl right here while he's doing that. This girl doesn't know what's going on. She's uncomfortable. Look at this. He's got this girl. He's touching her right around the face. And then, like, who does that? This is child petting. FBI knows this. This is child petting, and then this is pedophilia. I didn't want this to get here, but you guys mentioned this. I felt like I had to show you this stuff. He's grabbing her by the arm. Eventually, he's gonna have his hand really close to her breast. Like, and I'm so sorry for that girl. I don't mean to exploit her at all. And then what he's saying there is, you don't have a boyfriend, do you? He said, look at his hand right here. And look at his hand right here. If he touched my daughter, like, and he's doing it in front of everybody, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Or is he a weirdo? You tell me, right? Do you remember what I told you? No, not small. No, dating until you're 30. He says, oh, you're gonna date until you're 30. He's literally saying this. He's got his hand again on another. That's her breast. His finger just went up on her breast. Watch. That is her breast. I mean, her breast, like that. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Like, this is obvious to me. A lot of stuff is obvious to me. Like, why you look at his hand here again? Like, it's like he's manipulating in a way. Like, he knows he has full power. I think he has a serious problem with pedophilia. I think he is a pedophile, honestly. And he's doing it right in the open. And it shows that he's so old now. And he's so powerful. He feels like he can do whatever he wants. And you could say, oh, he just loves people. He's touching people. If I touched my friends' daughters like this, they would never invite me back to their house. Okay? And he did it live on camera. Look at the hand here again. She's uncomfortable. Women have a sixth sense, right? They know what's going on. Like, she is uncomfortable. Like, what, like, and what he says is really strange. You're not going to date until you're 30, right? Look, she's just trying to play the role. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Anyway, you can go deeper into this if you want. You can do your own deep dive. I've seen enough. I've seen absolutely enough. I think the man has a serious problem. Yeah. This is really unsettling. Bernie, please. I'm now becoming a full-blown Bernie supporter. I don't know what else to say. You want the link to that? Yeah, it's right here, dude. I'll put it, I think I can send links. Yeah, right there. Go for it, baby. Spread this, man. Spread this. I got friends in Macedonia that can't come back home. Biden is a paid-up politician. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys that. So Bitcoin seems to be finding somewhat of a bottom here. S&P short doing well. We sold back down, though. We were at 36 and we sold back down, which is weird. Might be time to get out of the short just for now, because you got to take the money when you can, right? But the Dow now down 1896, so it's recovering slightly, but this is all stimulus. This is Federal Reserve stimulus. They're just going to try to pump as much money into the Dow. You have to realize this money is coming from the Federal Reserve. They're doing anything they can to prop up the market. Trump is screaming and yelling, and maybe he's using his own money. Who knows? He might be taking leverage out with 100 mil, and basically, 10x leverage with 100 mil. That's $1 billion, right? And then he can try to get $1 billion back in, and who knows what he's doing with his own money, right? And they'll say, oh, you can't do that, but he could have his son do it. He has offshore, he could have someone do it in Europe. Yeah, this is back to 19. I'm so nervous. I'm like, I don't know what, when it comes to this short I'm in, I'm like, I should take the money, or should I be in long, or, we are very oversold on the Dow. I usually take that as a buying indication. But look, we came down, came up, came down here, and we weren't even, that's when we went on a tailspin. So I have us on the 30-minute now. We're getting closer and closer to my prediction that I've been saying for literally 2 months straight. 2 months straight on my channel, almost every single morning, I've been predicting that the Dow will go down to 15,000. I've been saying it for a long time. I also predicted, I mean, I didn't predict, I didn't predict the coronavirus, guys. When you go back to my channel, all I said was it's asymptomatic for 24 days. So someone can walk around for up to a month and not know, and give it to many, many, many people. You can be contagious without symptoms. That is how you make a virus. People say it wasn't man-made, but to me, you would release it during the Chinese New Year because that's the biggest migration in the human population, right? In the history of the population, right? He is at beginning stages of dementia. Oh no, he is. For sure he is. Like, he's starting to say weird stuff. He talked about the kids rubbing. You heard the video about him. Now, if you don't believe this now, watch this video. And I wasn't even going to talk about Biden today. Just one of my subscribers brought it up, and I like to cater to my own groups, right? So if you guys bring it up, Biden, hair on my legs. Just type in hair on my legs at the pool, right? And this is really weird.
Dad, first African American state senator in the state of Delaware. Everything about. And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun.
What is
and
he?
The kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Like, what is he saying? Like, what is he saying? Like, please, someone tell me, what is he saying? Yeah, no one wants our dirty money, man. OPEC, they've changed. They flipped that on us. That's what really happened. They didn't want to take the petrodollar anymore. We do not run oil anymore. You have to understand, when the whole world buys oil, they have to convert into the US dollar. When Germany buys oil, they have to convert into the US dollar. If you go to Germany, it's $7 a gallon for gasoline. All over the world, gasoline is far more expensive than it. It's so cheap here for Americans because we have our dollar at the right place. Yeah, I'm sorry to show you guys this. Scott missed what we just went in. I think Scott just bounced in and he missed like what I just showed. A lot of people can't handle that Biden footage. They don't know what's going on, but I've been all over these things. I'm a watchful person. Somehow I'm able to see a lot of things coming at me from many different ways. I think I've been so truthful with my heart that I'm able to, like, when you're on a frequency where you're an honorable person, it's not too hard for you to see someone who's dishonorable, right? It's opposite of you. So you feel it immediately. It's a frequency. You feel it immediately. 1981 down on the Dow. We're up now 22% on the SPU. So this is going even better than I imagined. We're still not oversold. Let's check out the daily on the SPU. See how long this can go. Hey, Scott, you want to show us Times Square? Did you get off the train? I'm ready for you. I waited this whole time. Oh, I got a missed FaceTime call from Scott. He likes this, man. He's like a warrior out there. He's going to show us maybe live what it's like out there.
What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? How you feeling, my friend?
I'm all right. I'm not pumped to be at work. It's my last fucking day, but, you know.
That's all right.
It's fairly normal here.
That's Times Square, though? Come on, man.
Well, you know what? I'll say this. It's emptier above ground, but in the subway it's packed. You know,
Interesting.
above ground.
Yeah.
I don't think people get it, man. I don't think people understand the gravity of it yet.
I can't believe that. I understood the gravity of this like a month ago. So like, I feel like I live in zombie land, man. You know, people just and also people, man. People are stuck, man. Like, there's a real estate agent right now who is working on maybe a $4 or $5 million deal, and he's about to close, and he's been working on it for like 4 or 5 months, and he's all of a sudden just gonna lose, you know. So I just saw some dude wearing a trash bag over his face. Oh my God, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, people are stupid. That's not gonna protect you.
Oh man, this is like crazy, bro. Like, Scott, you'll be fine. You got a strong immune. Like, you're gonna get it because you're out there, bro. I have to be
no,
out.
I already accepted that.
Yeah. Okay. You know, but you'll be all right. The only thing is
Keep the immune system going.
it could make you stale even if you have mild symptoms. I've been reading because it attacks the angosteen converting enzymes and it can get into your testes tissues and your kidney tissues. What you want to do is you want to limit your grain starch eating because that creates what's called TFG beta, and the TFG beta will actually create fiber optic scarring. Okay, so you just want to not do that if you can. Want to eat a lot of vegetables. I know you're against the vegetables, but you gotta eat your vegetables, man.
I'm fucked.
Please start eating the vegetables. You're not. I'm not doom and gloom, but
Yeah, I know. I gotta look at that whole sterility thing. That's interesting. Starch, all right.
just stay away from breads and rice right now, and just eat lean meat. You like meat, right? You like steak, right? You like chicken.
I bought a bunch of protein, man, but I had a lot of rice last night.
It's all right. I did too, man. I did too. I got to start telling my wife. We got to figure it out. Honestly, though, everyone's system is different. Like, you might have, like, Hulk DNA, dude. Like, there's a chance that... No, I'm just saying. We don't know. Like, I could work out every day, and your DNA could have some way in it that keeps this from even entering your system. One thing you want to do take is zinc. Zinc, and I know it's really hard to get, but I've researched zinc and chloroquine. If you take them, what happens, what zinc does is it stops the virus from replicating in your cells. So once the cell gets in, the zinc can't replicate in your cell. I mean, the zinc stops the virus from replicating. But for some reason, the zinc can't pierce the cell wall. You need what's called an INVIO or something like that, an INO, something that can pierce the cell wall. And what happens is that's chloroquine. So if you can take chloroquine and zinc, this virus can't replicate in your body. I found that out. That's why you can look up the UK is hoarding all their chloroquine. So if you can get chloroquine and zinc, there's a good chance that this thing never gets you, or once it gets in you, it can't replicate. It just can't replicate.
You just have zinc every day.
Yeah, exactly. You just take zinc for the next 2 months, and if we can, I can't find the chloroquine. It's hard to get, but that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna let you go now. I appreciate you showing us the stream.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna jump off too, but thank you so much, Scott. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Do well.
This is Scott O'Leary, reporting live with Crypto Lifer News.
Safe.
All right, guys, I'm going to bounce off. Yeah, you hear the sirens. They're just, I don't know what's going on. They're constant sirens. Never stops lately. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to sign off. Any last requests, any last little things here on the chat, let me know. Just let me know what's going down. If Trump rigs the election and bribes the Electoral College members, which is highly likely to happen, he will get the blame as the worst president to ever exist. It's possible, man. You know, the thing is, even people who voted for him now are probably, like, starting to question it, right? We'll see what happens, man. I don't want to offend anyone that voted for Trump. Like, you know, it is what it is. You made your decisions. Everyone has their own truth. Everyone lives by their own truth. So I'm not hating. I'm just being honest with the facts of that we see out here. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And I'll be live tonight at about 9:30. From 9:30 to 10. We're just going to really do a quick thing on the coronavirus updates, and I will sign off. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let's do one last look at Bitcoin. 5955, the Dow 1755, and the SPXU is still up 20% on the short. So we'll see what happens from there. But thank you guys so much for watching.